You have to stop sharing everything with everybody. I know you're passionate. I know you care about what you're working on. And I know you want other people to see it as well. But you have to understand, not everyone's for you. Your friends, your family, the people that you hold close, they might be preying on your downfall and you will never know. Some people say you gotta watch your enemies, but I think it's your friends who would be the ones that hurt you the most because you cherish them, you hold them close. So when they actually turn against you, use what you told them and use it against you, that hurts a lot more than just a stranger or someone you already knew was going to do you wrong. And this is something that is important to understand when it comes to sharing everything with everybody. Telling your friend, hey, I'm working on this as a business idea. I'm working on this because this is something that I found to be a new hobby. I like this person. This person has caught my eye. Have you ever had a moment in life where you told one of your friends that you like someone, now all of a sudden they have a lot to say about them, they have a lot of interest about them, and not positive things. Even if they don't even know the person, they might start talking a whole bunch about them, or for some reason now they added them on socials. It's happened more than once in this day and age. And honestly, when it comes to moments like that, it's not just about relationships or people you find attractive. It's about all aspects of life. If you, for some reason, have something new going on in your life, like should be happening, you should be evolving, you should be coming across new adventures, new tasks, new jobs, meeting new people, and you share that with someone, now all of a sudden what you're doing is wrong. You should go a different direction. You know, they tried it and it went wrong. You shouldn't do this, you should do that. Or they're just bringing a lot of negativity to what you're doing. That doesn't influence growth. That doesn't influence happiness, or that doesn't drive your passion to increase. Instead of not sharing it with someone and you keeping it to yourself, now you're working on yourself, you're grinding on yourself, you're building your relationship with that person. That's the difference. And a lot of times people become so driven by wanting other people to see what they're doing, wanting them to accept what they're doing and have the same type of energy, the same type of love for what they're doing. But in the end, that what you're doing right there, what you're bringing to other people's attention, is for them to be focused on what it is you're doing more. So if it's someone, for example, you thought was your friend, now you're telling them you're doing this, that, and the other. Now they have more of a leeway on you, more knowledge on you for what you're doing, and they could bring more negativity to that space. Not everyone is for you at all. There have been so many times in my past where I thought someone was my friend, someone had my back, or we had some type of relationship so they wouldn't do me dirty, right? No. Wrong. Just because I thought they were my friend doesn't mean they thought of me as the same, or doesn't mean they could change mentally. Because as we're all people, we all have things that drive us differently. We all were raised differently. So I might have morals set on one way. I would never switch up on someone. Unless they do me dirty, I would never. But someone else might switch at the drop of a dime, you know what I'm saying? So you have to be able to understand that. And then bringing your passions to someone else. Imagine you come to someone happy about an achievement. You bring them your achievement. Hey bro, look what I just did. I got my first car. I graduated college. And they're like, that's what's up. I could have done that. Or, nice. How long did it take? You know, instead of being like, yo, I'm so proud of you. Great job. You deserve it. You worked hard. They bring negativity, or it might not even be blatant negativity and down vibes. It just might be the tone that they're bringing it across. And you could notice that. You notice that. You see that. And yet you still keep that person around. That's not going to help you grow. That's not going to help you reach any type of goal at all in your life. The things that you're sharing with people, you share because you care about it. You have a passion in it. And the way that they give feedback on those things should show you whether you should have them in your circle or not. But also, those people that don't show you any negativity, I feel like in any aspect you have to be careful and you have to be cautious. Stay down until you come up. Because if you don't, at any moment, They could take off what you're doing, they could feed off of it, they could learn what you're doing and use something for themselves, for them to boost up and then leave you behind. And it's not in a sense of competitive dog eat dog world, though this is what this is. You might think someone's your homie. For example, I thought someone was my homie. We worked together, we were on the same team together, we had a lot of stuff going for us. I ended up going through some things, a lot of things that we kind of split up a little bit, but I was like, this person's going to be my homie like forever. I always help him, he'll always help me. I had a business proposition come up and I told him about it. Next thing you know, that business proposition was gone from me and to him. So in moments like that, we're like, dang, I thought this person was real. And I know I'm not the only one who has something like this happen where I thought someone was real. You might have thought someone was real. And then someone comes and tells you something, or they show true colors, or you guys' relationship fades a little bit and then something drastic happens. This is nothing new. So when you are thinking about sharing your day-to-day life with someone, you're sharing your passions with someone, your goals with someone, what it is you're working on, either the feedback from that person you have to be very keen on. You have to be keen on how that person interacts with other people when it comes to either talking about them around other people when they're not around, or even watch their mannerisms when they're with them. You have to be very keen on the type of people you keep around you and the type of people you're telling your business to. Because too many times have I seen kingdoms be destroyed, have I seen people's goals, people's passions, people's loves just be snatched away and then just turned to dust just because they told other people. There have been so many times, like, you could be in such a good position mentally, such a great position, and you start telling people, hey, this is going on in my life, I love it. This is going on in my life, I love it. This is amazing. And then they're like not giving you the energy that you might even expect. You can't expect people to give you energy that you have. Nobody owes you anything, okay? So when it comes from yourself, giving yourself energy, you know what you could give yourself. You know the love that you have for it. But when you're sharing something with someone and they give you energy that you're not expecting or that you don't want or that you feel you don't deserve, you're setting yourself up for failure. And too many times that also puts people in a hole. Overall, if you keep sharing, especially when you're just starting, you're sharing, you start a business, you share your business idea with someone. Oh yeah, that could work. Or, oh, that sounds great. Have you thought about adding this? Things get changed, things get skewed, or things get taken and used. You have to be very, very aware of what's going on at all times. And you have to be very aware on what should be shared and what shouldn't be shared. If you're giving your information to someone, you're telling your friend secrets, next you know secrets are coming back to you. Is it truly a friend? And I know that's a no-brainer. I know it's obvious, but people have family. They have family. You should be able to trust your family, right? Trust your family with your goals, your plans, your passions. You should be able to, right? But there are so many families I know right now today that don't care about a thing that their other family's doing. They don't care. They'll take that and they'll turn it into drama. They'll use it for entertainment. Imagine hearing your freaking ideas get used for entertainment, people laughing at them. And you could use that for fuel, 100%. But imagine you have someone that you love, you care about, you love to your freaking core, and you tell them something. And you expect it not to get back to you because it's to them only. Next thing you know, it comes back to you as a joke. That will destroy you. That will destroy your dreams. That will destroy everything that you work for from this moment. Whether it was just you were putting in an outline thinking about it, or whether you spent 3 years on it, that will destroy a lot that you built. So be very aware and be very intentional with what it is you're sharing with people, how you're sharing it, and when you're sharing it. Because the more you share, the more you're putting yourself out there for things to just go south, ultimately. And it's very sad to say, I wish you could share what it is you were doing with any and everybody. But in this day and age, it's not the case. So many people are just looking out for themselves. It will take any and every inch to just grow and step on other people for them to make it. You might not be one of those people, but there are people out there. So be cautious and be aware. You don't have to share everything, and you could even share some things. Again, just be intentional on how you're sharing it, okay? Or when you're sharing it. If you have a business deal going on, guess what? Don't share with someone before the business deal is done. Let the business deal get set in foundation, the agreement's finalized, papers done, and then, hey, guess what? You know what I'm saying? Then talk about it. But you don't want to put yourself in a position where things could get taken away before they happen. So be mindful of that. I'm sharing this with you because I've been through it too many times where I shared my goals, I shared my passions, I shared things that I was working towards, and someone just came and was like, that's a great idea. Let me have that. Let me hold on to that. Don't be me. Be better. Do better than I did. That's why I'm sharing this with you. And ultimately, I want your goals and I want your passions to come to fruition. But I know how hard it can be if you share that with someone and they destroy it. They give negative energy, or they don't give the energy you were expecting. So be mindful, be cautious, and be courteous to yourself, man. Love yourself, love your dreams and your goals, and you'll be able to do anything in this world as long as you stick to it. Again, stop sharing everything with everyone. Keep it to yourself. Stay down till you come up. Find a mentor in that space, because a mentor can help you tremendously, okay? But you got it. Keep grinding. Keep working. Be intentional with who's in your circle, who's in your space. Not all family is family, and keep on going. I believe in you. It's time to believe in yourself. Let's go.